Manual versus automated testing. So in this case, in this particular session, we're going to discuss that where this manual testing is applicable and what are the limitations of manual testing and where this automated testing will be coming in the role. So testing can either be done manually or using an automated testing tool. So manual, this testing is performed without taking help of automated testing tools. So the software tester prepares the test cases for different sections and levels of the code, executes the tests and reports the result to the manager. So that is the purpose of the manual testing. So let me explain this one. Here we are having this particular software tester will prepare some test cases on which the this particular program will be running, and these test cases will be written on different sections of the program and the levels of the code, and when this particular program will be executing on these tests, the result which will be obtained, that will be reported to the manager. Next one is the manual testing. So manual testing is time and resource consuming. The tester needs to confirm whether or not right test cases are used. So obviously, depending upon the test cases, whatever will be developed by the respective manual tester, depending upon the test cases, the reports will get generated. So whether these test cases are covering all the aspects, whether these test cases are right to get tested for the testing purpose, should be used for the testing purpose, so that is a big question mark there. So major portion of the testing involves the manual testing. So now let us go for the automation testing. This testing is a testing procedure done with aid of automated testing tools. The limitations with manual testing can be overcome using this automated testing tool. Here we have mentioned one of the limitations of manual testing, because the testing result and testing performances will be mostly depending on the test cases which will be prepared for this manual testing. But that sort of problems may be overcome in case of automated testing. So a test needs to check if a web page can be opened in Internet Explorer. So this can easily be done with manual testing. But to check if the web server can take the load of 1 million users who will be trying to open this particular Internet Explorer and running one particular application on it, web application on it, it is quite impossible to test manually. So in those cases, whenever we are having 1 million or more than users who will be accessing the respective website to open their web pages in say certain web browser, let it be Internet Explorer or some other browsers, so that sort of tests is very difficult to get conducted in the manual mode. So there are software and hardware tools which helps tester in conducting load testing, stress testing and regression testing. So in those cases, we will be also deciding that what kind of testing method we are going to use there. So here you see the software engineer is developing a software, and here the testers are making different test cases prepared, and on this particular test cases the modules are to be executed, are to be tested, and the results will be obtained which will be shared with the managers for his or her comments. So in this way the testing will be done in case of softwares either manually or using some automated software. Thanks for watching this video.
Tutorialspoint.com. Simply easy learning.